What's Gucci? You too. It's Pap Brady. You dig what I'm saying? Marvelous Blunts in the building. You dig what I'm saying? We here on this Tuesday. It was a kind of a rainy Tuesday, but we here on this Tuesday, man. Fully loaded, man. And speaking of fully loaded, no pun intended. Torian was.
What's going on? Glad to be here on, like you said, this Tuesday evening, discussing a lot of things that happened this past weekend.
Man, most definitely. Tone, what's good? What's good?
What's up, guys? What's good, man?
So you got the Ironheart thing. So, like Torian just said, it definitely
What's
is
good?
a lot of good stuff going on with Comic Con weekend. It was a lot of information. I feel like only people that didn't say anything was DC. Really, to be honest with you, so I don't know what's going on with them, but they need to pull everything together. I don't know what I don't know, man. I can't even explain what DC is on right now. It's like they don't even care, dog. Like I don't know what it do.
What's up, what's good?
So I don't know, man. But we're gonna get into Comic Con. We're gonna see if it's lit, man. One of the topics, you know what I'm saying. One thing that got announced. I don't know if y'all really into this. Oh yeah, Victorian random fact. Oh yeah. Like, comment, subscribe to Marvel's Bunch too. But random thing for Torian, the boys started today. That's like a random fact. I saw that on Twitter. They like the boys.
I just saw that.
Yeah,
right before we came on here 3 years ago.
For the boys fan, you digging them saying?
Okay. I thought you sound like it just started coming out.
No, like
nah.
Yeah, I was like, huh? I thought it's already.
Yeah, it started 3 years ago as a series.
Okay.
So
okay.
we here with this poster right here. We're gonna start off with some Comic-Con stuff. We had like 3 days. So let's talk about it, man. Hey, John Wick 4. How do y'all feel about this? I don't know if y'all hip to the John Wick brand. I just got grilled on Twitter and in my group chat for not watching John Wick. All of them.
As you should have.
I'm really a noob. I brought all of them when it was like a collection for like $20. And I was like, I'm gonna watch all of them. And I haven't. Everybody was getting on my ass. How do y'all feel about John Wick 4?
I'm
we
ready
actually
for
talked about. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Finish off what Tom was saying. We did. Yeah, we did talk about that like a couple days ago, but we'll talk about it again.
But it's lit.
I'm
though.
ready
It's
for
lit.
it. I'm ready for it. I'm a huge John Wick fan. Shout out to Keanu Reeves for creating this, because like I was telling Tone a couple days ago, John Wick, that is.
I think you breaking up, Tori. I think you breaking up.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I can hear you now.
Okay.
He's breaking up.
Okay. No, but what I was saying was that John Wick, that is Keanu Reeves' brand. That is his creation. This is not an adaptation. This is something that he created, and it just got better and better. And like when you watch the movies, you'll be able to tell the quality from where it began, because it started on like a low budget compared to now, because the movies became so successful. Now these studios are throwing a whole bunch of money. They're throwing a few bags at them, and you'll be able to tell because the scaling is way higher than where it once was. At one point, it seemed a little bit. It looked a little bit grounded, but now they're doing a lot, but in a good way. But I am ready.
No spoilers, because I'm going to watch the second and third one.
So you only seen the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, but definitely I'm telling you, like once you watch the second one, you'll be ready for the third one, and it's not like it's not like you have to watch them immediately, because the movie doesn't come out till next year. But I really do love the John Wick movies. I'm glad Keanu Reeves took his time to come up with this concept. It's a great action movie, and Keanu Reeves at his age is still moving. And he still got it. So I'm glad that this movie is getting ready to come out next year, because 2023 will be here before we in the second part of the 2022. So
man, we going. That's why when you just said that, I mean, we're gonna get into like more stuff later. People like it's far away. I'm like, shit. Wow.
go to sleep today. Wake up tomorrow. It's 2023. I'm ready for John Wick 4.
Okay, that's cool. Tone, quick thoughts. I know y'all talked about it.
Actually,
are you into the Wick?
Nah, not really. That's what I'm about to say. So, just full disclosure for this episode, I won't be on camera this episode. But look, John Wick 4 though, right? I'm not gonna lie to you. I agree with Pat. Tori knows this. Everybody knows. I don't. I never even seen any of the John Wicks. I was actually actively researching how to watch it because I know I would probably just go buy the movie or whatever. But like I've seen clips of John Wick, like just randomly on TV or when I'm over a friend's house or whatever. Just seeing John Wick on TV. So I mean, I think it's honestly seeing the trailer when we live reacted to it. I saw Donnie Yen. That's his name. Donnie Yen, the Asian dude. Uh, he's lit. I fuck with him. So I think him and Keanu is like a great pairing. And like I said Friday, I mean like I said Saturday, the trailer with them dodging bullets when they was 5 feet away. I was like, hold up now, it's kind of crazy. But y'all doing the Matrix 5 feet away from each other, but okay.
Tone, you have to watch the first couple of movies to understand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Do that.
Yeah. I get it. So like I said, I'm a noob. This is one of probably the few movies that I'm a noob about. I have no like connection interest. I just, it's like it's mostly been like Marvel or bust for me. Mostly, for like the most part, Marvel, DC, and then like a couple stops here and there in between with different movies. But yeah.
Okay.
But I definitely fuck with John Wick 4. I'm not mad if anybody wants to go see it, but from actual John Wick aficionados, quote unquote, or people that actually into the series, like they kind of like think like I've had conversations or whatever, and they kind of think that they probably should have stopped at 3. Now it's kind of a money grab.
It's a money grab.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, like the people who are close to me, they're going to see it because they like Donnie Yen. So I think that's a draw. His name is Keanu anymore. That's what I think the draw is.
Oh, he was glitching. He had to go out and come back.
Oh, some of his glitch. I thought
it was because I didn't feel like zooming. Out.
But yeah, that's my John Wick 4 take. So
okay, John Wick 4 take, man. I'm just gonna put myself in the hot seat real quick. Like I said, I think John Wick looking sweet. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen all of them. Some people say that 2 and 3 is overrated, and they like Tone said they should have started. And some people like, he's the GOAT. So I'm going to deep dive, especially into John Wick. Like,
and that's not saying it's not a bad movie either, Pat. Like I'm pretty sure it's lit. I just haven't found a reason to like actually sit down and watch it. Like I just haven't like I need good.
I'm like, bro, I actually bought it and still haven't watched it.
That's great. See, and I want to buy it. I actually want to buy it because I feel like, speaking of buying movies, before we move on, before Pat moves on, if he moves on, y'all know I'm a psycho. I just bought the Doctor Strange steelbook case. I just bought that the other day. I was like, let me go and grab this before this go off the shelf. You go and grab that, that joke. Because I still didn't get Spider-Man, y'all. So that's the only one I'm missing. Is Spider-Man Far From Home.
You got to wait for that. No Way Home.
No Way Home. I'm not gonna find it. I'm not gonna find it nowhere. So yeah.
Well, quick hitter, some stuff that just like we ain't gonna really dwell on, but we just can bring up. One thing, Avatar. They said they coming out with another movie for Avatar. I saw this information. I don't know if anybody's really.
Hold up, bro. Pause, bro. You watch Avatar?
No,
I thought you.
Not at all. That was just Comic-Con. And
hold on. What was wrong with the last Airbender? That was a fire show.
I was never in Avatar, so I never was in
Avatar. Episode going to sleep one time, bro.
that show is like that.
I heard it's really good though. It's really good.
To me, the movie that M. Night made was absolute garbage. Probably one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life, and anybody will tell you that. But the show itself was very, very good. It was a really good show.
Okay.
I believe you. A lot of people like I said, a lot of people like it.
But I liked it because it had the story. The story was really good. That's what really sold it for me more than anything else. Was the story progressed really good.
I don't think I watched it because I only didn't watch it was because it was on Nickelodeon, right? I believe Avatar was on Nickelodeon. I wasn't like a Nickelodeon guy, so that's why I didn't watch it.
And I say this because, like, the thing is, I actually binge watched that entire show, thinking
shit.
that I was going to get ready to go and watch a good movie, and the movie ended up being trash. And I went and see that movie. I almost walked out. I said, I said, I binge watched this whole show, this whole good series. It took me about 3 weeks to complete because I was watching it nonstop. And only to go into this movie, and this is what we got. I said, that's terrible. And I said, I was mad because if the movie was executed like the show was, we would have had almost a god level series with this show. I mean, with this movie, like, because it could have been, because it would have been in multiple parts. There's no way they would have been able to do all of this in one movie. It would have probably took about 4 movies to complete the entire saga adaptation from the show.
It's over my head right now. So
over my head too.
We definitely got to tap into the Airbender. Torian, he's gonna tap. He definitely is tapped in, and we're gonna take his word for this one, especially him saying he didn't like a movie. That's rare. So boom, DC. This is some comic type stuff. They're doing the year 1 for Riddler. I guess people want to see that. Seeing that
like a movie or like a.
I guess based off the movie they're about to make a comic.
Okay.
Based off
this is my first time hearing about
or like an audio book or something. I gotta look at.
No, it's a real comic. It's a comic.
Oh,
it's,
okay.
So that's coming out. So we're gonna see what they're gonna do with that because everybody apparently like that. And speaking of DC, we know they did not. To me, they did not bring it this Comic-Con. I don't know what was going on with them, but they did. Drop some stuff at Comic-Con, and one of the things they dropped was Shazam, the Fury of the Gods. You dig what I'm saying? I was a big fan of Shazam when it came out. I saw the first one in theaters. I thought it was dope. You know what I'm saying?
It was a sleeper
hit. The trailer. It was dope. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm excited for Shazam, honestly, because the first one they did a great job at having that balance, at having all that dark shit, but then still having that light shit in it. So I'm interested to see where they're going to go with this story. Because, like I said, I'm not DC buff, so I'm ready to see what they're going to do with Shazam, how they're going to elevate his character, what they're going to do with his family now, how is Black Adam going to come into this. So yeah, that's really my thoughts on Shazam. Tone, what you think of Shazam?
I thought it was honestly, it looks like more fun than the previous trailers. I'm sorry. It looks about the same amount of fun as the first Shazam movie.
Okay.
Definitely need more Megan, please. Anytime more Megan on screen, I need that. Not gonna cap. Need that. I don't know nothing about the Atlas sisters like at all. Like I don't know too much about Shazam's backstory or whatever. So I'm really not. I'm really not. I'm just like Shazam. I don't know. Honestly, I just want to see Black Adam. That's all I want to see because the Ezra Miller shit.
At that point,
yeah. Like, sir, I just want to see Black Adam. I don't really care too much about Shazam right now. I feel like I just like the trailer was cool and all, but I don't know any of the characters. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know any of the villains. Like the DC Rogue Gallery, outside of Batman and Superman, they're middle heroes. Their road galleries are pretty like thin. Like they don't have a lot of unless you're like deeply into it. Like Marvel. I can tell you a bunch of villains in Marvel and their backstories, but DC outside of like Joker and like like anybody not attached to Batman or Superman, I feel like their villains are weak and they're not as developed. So this is why I think Shazam is going to be fun, but I ultimately don't care if I'm being 100. Well, of course I'm being 100, but like I really don't care.
He said you don't care. Tone say you don't care. Tone, how you feel about this Shazam?
But I am gonna go see it. It's not saying I'm not gonna go see it. I'm definitely gonna go see it though, because it's gonna be fun. Like I said, it's gonna be fun.
Okay.
My curiosity is there because, like I said, Shazam, like you were saying, like I was saying, Shazam was a sleeper hit. Like a lot of people didn't expect it to be successful because, like, a lot of people didn't know what it was, or they thought it was too kiddie, but it was a success, and that's exactly why they're making this new one right now. And I'm curious to see exactly what they're going to do because it says Fury of the Gods, and based on what I'm looking at right now is that you have these two sisters that are coming back to try to take back the power from the kids, because when he gave them the powers in the last one, they took the power of the gods, and they're trying to come and get that back. So this is gonna. What was you going to say, Tom?
I was going to jump in real quick. The Fury, when you got a title like Fury of the Gods, right? Like we said, because we actually talked about Shazam Saturday too. So
Yeah.
when we was talking about it, when you have the title Fury of the Gods, it has to be a lot of action. It gotta be like a lot of action involving godlike beings, and like
Yeah.
you can't put Fury of the Gods and then you still on Earth and dealing with earthly matters. You know what
Well,
I'm saying? Like, it gotta be.
it looks like they're summoning the gods to Earth. Like
Yeah,
based on the trade, it looks like
but
they're
it needs to
bringing the
be like
gods
a
to
lot of
here.
God. It needs to be like like so like Thor: Love and Thunder, right? Like the city of I'm not gonna call that. We call that Olympus. That's basically we call that shit Olympus. So like where all the gods gathered at, that's the shit I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see like more involved with that tier level. Because I think we need to move off of Earth. We need to go that DC needs to start thinking cosmic.
They gotta go cosmic to win.
They need to go cosmic because their actual cosmic background is actually really, really great. And we know they tried that with Darkseid, but they got to go all the way. They got to actually go all the way to Apocalypse and do that for them to be successful, I think.
I think they kind of rushed it with that one, and that's where they messed. And that's where they messed up. So they didn't take their time, and it showed. So
yeah, because they were trying. Remember when we first did our shows, and we were saying that DC played catch up when they was at. I swear we said that when they did what was that? Infinity War. When they did Infinity War, and I was like, DC, they just released Justice League at that time, I think, around that time or a year after or so, and they was playing catch up. That's why it wasn't that good. They were literally playing catch up.
Justice League came out like way before Infinity War, my dude.
Did it?
It
came out around the time of the Third Division movie. That's
like
Infinity War, right?
I think that was around Age of Ultron.
Okay, well, okay.
No, the first the Justice League movie came out the same year.
I can't remember.
The Justice League movie came out the same year as Ragnarok. They actually came out in the same month.
Oh nah,
yeah.
They came out in the same month.
Yeah.
Good 2017.
I don't have that memory.
I remember that because it was a debate of what was going to make more money, Marvel or DC, and of course we knew Marvel was going to win that. So it's like I don't even know why they put that up for a debate because Ragnarok made way more money. So, but I remember that, and they was trying to say like, I don't know why y'all would even think about putting a Justice League movie right there next to a Thor movie, and especially since this is y'all first group or team up movie, y'all didn't really build up to that. Meanwhile, we already had 2 Avengers movies, and you trying to compete.
Damn, it did come out 20. I'm looking it up now. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn,
bro, they was wild as shit for that. But last wild thing that DC into, Torrance, since you're up on bat right now. Boom, Black Adam, rock ass, got up on that stage and was Black Adam and stuff like that. I heard he got booed and all that because they like, bro, we want to see Superman, we want to see like Tone said
because of the response he had to the question. He said because you know Henry Cavill, he technically we don't know what's going on. We don't know who the fuck man Superman. And then when The Rock said something about somebody else, not Cavill, that's when they booed him. So
actually, I remember what he said. He said they was asking him like about him fighting or going against Superman, and he said something to the effect of, and I can't remember directly quote. He said something. He said it all depends on who's in the suit, or something like that.
Which means Cavill is not playing Superman. Like most,
we don't even know if they have. We don't even know if they have a Superman. We don't even know. If they have a Superman.
It better not be Michael B. Jordan. It better not be Michael B. Jordan.
It is gonna be him. I'm telling you, it is. But what do you think of Black Adam? How y'all feeling going into this one? What y'all thinking, man? Torian, go ahead.
I'm actually interested in it, and from what I've heard, that little 1.5-minute clip that we saw, that's only a part of a 3-minute clip that they saw at Comic-Con. So the whole thing was like 3 minutes long. So they saw a extended clip of that, and all we saw was a condensed version of what they saw. So I'm almost curious about what they saw. But even with this, I actually think this 1.5-minute clip was better than the first trailer they released.
That's what I said. Yep.
I think that this one was more like epic, and they showed a little bit more. You saw a little bit more Dr. Fate. They gave Dr. Fate a lot of shine in this clip. They gave
at least their characters. I tell you what, their characters are interesting. Dr. Fate and you know like we said, The Rock is gonna bring in the bag. That's given. So onto
That's
the other
given.
characters.
That's a given.
I'm excited to see Doctor Fate, because his powers are similar. I guess we can put it to Doctor Strange and Wanda. Could put it on their level. But Doctor Fate has really cool powers. I'm curious to see that on screen. Honestly.
You know, I like the fact that when he touched his helmet, he was able to see the future.
Yeah. That's a little talent.
So we
That's a little
do.
talent part right there.
So the gang is definitely interested in that. But
I have a
go ahead. Go ahead.
I have a
Good
question when you go to the next segment. Before you go to your next segment.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So pop quiz. I mean pop quiz. Pop question. Pop question. This is a question for you guys. Which movie, which event or trailer or item that you saw during San Diego Comic-Con, right? Whichever item it is, which are you looking forward to? In terms of movies or shows, because they showed a lot of different movies and shows, not just Marvel and DC, but they showed a lot of a host of shit. Which did y'all see anything outside of Marvel or DC that y'all was interested in?
Lord of the Rings.
That's a shocker. I don't take you for a Lord of the
Yeah.
Rings guy. What about
Yeah, and I don't. And the thing is, I never could get
Like,
into Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
So that's off of my radar. Was House of the Dragons part of it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm actually looking forward to that because I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan. Except for that
Yeah,
last
I
season.
wanna
That last
see-
season was horrible. But
I agree.
but
Another
I'm
thing I
looking
have not tapped into.
so
I
I'm
agree.
looking for
I
I'm
haven't
looking
seen
forward to
one
House of the
show.
Dragons.
Last
So I'm
two
looking forward
seasons horrible. They fucked it up. They fucked.
Yeah,
They
I
fucked Game of
I
Thrones.
still can't get over the fact that they still left in that Starbucks cup.
Hey,
You couldn't edit that out.
Torian, they fucked over that franchise, bruh. That
Yeah, that last season wasn't. That last season was like bad because it's like because
I was really
you
mad
had
about that too.
because
Yes.
you had. I think every Game of Thrones fan.
That's a lot
was
of
mad
time.
about
That's
that.
a lot of time, bro.
Because
you're
you're talking about this show had a good run, like a
How
flawless run
How
for
long,
7 seasons.
9 years.
Eight seasons. The show had 8
Yep.
seasons.
9
You talking about it
years,
had
bro.
a flawless run for the first 7 seasons, and you want to end your series?
They
with
literally shitted on the show. The
Like,
last year literally
that was
literally destroyed the
bad.
show.
Like you had all these years of build up that was
Yeah.
flawless, and you end off your show with that.
That's like
terrible.
That's like
That was
Thanos.
lazy writing.
That's like Thanos actually winning at the end of Endgame.
Endgame?
Like it's like
Yeah,
why
like you
would
did
he
all that
actually
just to lose
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, like crazy. But I asked that because I wanted to share what I was looking forward to, and there's a little story behind it.
Go ahead.
So if y'all would like to indulge me, I'm looking forward to this is probably out there for most people, but long story short, when I was in school, I bought this book called The Sandman. When I went to y'all remember those book fairs? Yeah, I'm old.
Yeah, it used to be
Book
at
fairs and shit.
school.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I bought I think I either bought or I went to the library and just read this book called The Sandman by Neil Gaiman, I think is his name. I don't remember all his name, I might be wrong. Neil Gaiman, but Netflix's
They put it on.
Sandman show is coming out next week, and they showed the new trailer at San Diego Comic-Con. Yes, sir. There will be a review coming for that from me. That's really I am into that because I really like the Sand. Like I haven't read it as an adult, but I still like remember bits and pieces of it.
Okay.
So I'm genuinely interested.
I heard of it.
Like
I
that.
heard
You
of
heard
it.
of it? Like
I
it's
saw
heard
the
of it.
poster, but I didn't know anything. I
Yeah,
didn't know.
but I didn't look into it though. But I mean, that's dope that you find it interesting.
Yeah,
Though.
yeah, the Sandman is really it's won a couple book awards too. Like it's really good. Yeah,
So that would be
I just wanted to share that. But there will be a review coming from me for that for the Sandman, Marvel's Bluntz.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so shout out to Tone, a good question, man. But we lead right into what everybody wanted pop. The MCU takeover. You dig what I'm saying? If you haven't already, like,
y'all better get comfortable.
Marvel's Bluntz, man, too, man. This is about to definitely get clipped. I'm definitely gonna clip this whole segment MCU because we about to get into it for real. So
MCU segment, baby, live Marvel's Bluntz.
Let's talk about. We're gonna start off with Marvel animation. Animation, they drop hard. You know what I'm saying? I saw a lot of things, man, where I was like, okay, I'm a little interested, so I want to see where y'all at, man. We just gonna just shoot off and everybody say how they feel about what I put on the screen. So Marvel animations, Marvel Zombies. What y'all thinking, man? What
I am looking forward to this because now they are taking a risk of putting something very dark on Disney Plus with this. I think that they said with this upcoming phase, they're now like really pushing that limit. Like they're pushing beyond that limit. Because I think they said that this is going to have a TVMA rating. And we know that MA stands for mature. And the thing is, you're talking about zombies. And when I think about what they did in the first season of What If, when they did the zombie episode, I said that's kind of like a preview, a soft preview of what they're going to be doing with this.
Yep, I just watched it today.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to this Marvel zombie show. Definitely.
Oh, what you think about this Marvel Zombies? What you think?
Hey, I didn't even get a chance to look at that jump, bro.
Well, we gonna.
I'm trying. No, Pap, you go. I'm looking at it right now.
I'm about to put something on the screen. So these are the characters that will be the superhero in Marvel Zombies. We got Shang-Chi, we got Jimmy Woo. It's the Woo. You feel me? Then we got Kate Bishop and Yelena.
Yeah, Kate, baby. Hey, Kate.
So okay, we got one of the minions from Shang-Chi, the fighter people. We got Red Guardian, and some people say on the far right that might be Miss Marvel, but some people saying it's Jubilee. I don't know, but these are the first look at the characters. I'm excited.
It looks like Jubilee to me, Pat.
It do look kind of like
Jubilee. Yeah. I'm excited because I didn't pull the villains on there, but they're gonna be. I don't know how the fuck they're gonna win because they're fighting Scarlet Witch is a zombie, Hawkeye's a op. Who is it? Abomination is a zombie that they got to fight. Half Captain America, Captain Marvel, and they're going to finally introduce Icarus as a zombie too from the Eternals. So, like Torian said, it's rated MA. I'm excited. I'm on board. I'm ready to see what they're going to do.
I just saw it.
That's a very interesting lineup that they're gonna be going against. That's a OP lineup when you think about it. Because you gotta think about how powerful they are when they're regular. So imagine when they're zombies, their powers amp up. So we saw what Scarlet Witch did.
Scarlet Witch already gave us a preview. So
What If?
Come on, bro. Icarus is zombie. Like, what are they really going to do? Like, that's why I'm like, come on, bro. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at Woo.
I'm always excited for animated stuff because you can push the envelope with that.
You know,
you can do whatever you want with animation. So
that's why What If was so good.
Yeah, that's why it was so good. So I'm gonna watch it regardless. Like I don't think I need to even watch the trailer. I'm just gonna watch it anyways because it's Marvel Zombies. But
on that ass on DC ass with animation though.
You know what? Like Pat said, they're definitely stepping up their animated game because DC was leading that, but now we're in the fun fact, we're in the can't get the word out. Tomorrowverse. The Tomorrowverse is the current DC continuum. I'm not that big of a fan. I feel like all the heroes are weak as fuck, man. Like this shit goofy. The animation's goofy. Like I ain't fucking with this.
Marvel bringing that heat on.
Yeah, Marvel on their ass. Yeah, because DC just went totally ass.
Dark.
But yeah, good job, Marvel. Keep up the animation.
Okay, definitely so everybody rocking. Okay, so we got a super lighters up for you dig.
My lighter. I think you get my lighter. Sorry, guys. Click it.
That good old Marvel. So now we got announcement. Boom. What If 2, season 2. And honestly, I was watching What If today and yesterday. That was actually a good little anime series. Shout out to Tone for holding that down and doing the review for that. And go check that out on our.
What If was fun, man.
I really did enjoy What If.
No question. Hey, what it do? What If was definitely turned the fuck up. So I'm definitely ready for season 2. They showed some previews like with zombie Thanos, all that stuff like that. Maybe he might be in it. A lot of episodes, like 2 of the episodes didn't get shown because of like COVID. They couldn't get together in time, and they ended up saving them for this season with Gamora and Tony. because they showed up at the end of the season.
Yeah,
finale.
a lot of that was the one a lot of people was upset about. That's why a lot of people were kind of upset with how What If ended, because they didn't show Gamora's storyline, and for when it ended, they was like, hold on, where did she come from? Because we already seen everyone else's story, but we didn't see hers, but she showed up in the last episode, and they really didn't give a solid explanation as to why her episode didn't appear. But now that you said that, now I get it. But I wish they would have said it back then. That way people wouldn't have been so mad and upset about it. That y'all just kind of left the people high and dry with no kind of explanation as to why we didn't see her story, especially since we saw it in the preview that she was going to have a story.
Yeah, facts. That is a fact. That was definitely a fact. Tone, what you thinking about What If season 2?
I'll be covering that. Don't worry.
Yeah,
anime. I mean, like, this is a
Tone gonna have a busy 2023.
I already had a busy 2022. What else? Come on in.
Don't worry.
Come on in. Might as well give me all the animated shows because I'm there. What if it's gonna be lit, bro?
What if
it's gonna be lit?
But I'm ready.
They get like I said, animation push all boundaries, and as long as it's crisp, like that's all you can ask for. Because
that's what I like about
all the Marvel shows, they're really like all the anime shows are really good.
That's what I liked about What If, because it's so many stories. Like, I'm glad that this wasn't one of those series that was a one-off like a lot of the other shows. I'm like, it shouldn't be, because this show can go on for a while because there are so many scenarios that you can do because there's so many characters.
Yeah.
Nah, definitely I agree, man. I'm glad we all feeling What If, man. But we gonna go. Before I get to the bread and butter, I'm gonna go to my guy. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Definitely we're still anime. We got about 2 more left, and this is before the end. We're gonna go to my guy, Spider-Man freshman year, the animated show coming on Disney Plus. They really taking it back with the design as y'all see. Like, this straight out the comic book. You know what I'm saying? Like how Peter Parker looks. This is supposed to be the freshman year of Peter Parker, and I saw something that was interesting because I'm gonna show y'all some of his suits and stuff. We definitely got him coming hard. Different suits. This is his freshman year. He coming hard with the gang.
Let me see. Let me see the suits again, because I didn't see this one. That's sweet.
So we got some suits. It's gonna be straight animated. We're gonna have Peter Parker.
Spider-Verse jump back.
No, this is part of the MCU. Like, this is part of like what happened before he got the suit with Iron Man.
Oh.
So yeah.
Oh. Okay.
And we got a returning. We got Miggy. Charlie Cox will be voicing Daredevil in this show. He is coming back with a vengeance. Marvel didn't pass him the bag. He said, "Put me in everything. I don't care."
Hey, we are all Charlie Cox fans here, I believe.
He said, "Oh, you thought you was only going to see me for that little small clip in No Way Home? Oh, nah, I'm here to."
Then I see him at the.
This is my return.
The She-Hulk show, the new She-Hulk trailer. Yeah, I was like, oh shit! I was like, look at this nigga popping up everywhere.
Big shout out to the Daredevil Reddit, like.
Yeah, they love you over there, Joe, bro.
They love you over there, motherfucker. Like, real talk. Like, I went definitely super viral for right before Phase 4 announcements, guy. Yep. Now I actually went on Reddit and was like, do y'all really want our GOAT in there? And I'm talking about people were literally going back and forth like for a whole 24 hours on this post about people who wanted to see him and who didn't want to see him. And boom, I'm ready for him. But some more stuff. Here's his villains. He couldn't even face regular villains. So if this was in his first year,
we got Doc Ock. We got Doc Ock.
Scorpion.
Is that Shocker?
Shocker. It's Shocker. Dad, what's his name? Is that Mr. Negative on the far right? Is that Mr. Negative? Can't tell. I can't tell who it is. I don't know who those other third-rate villains are.
But we got some bump, and then we got the gang. This is, I guess, the guys. I think Norman Osborn is the far right. I saw a clip with him and his mom where Norman Osborn is going to be black.
The far right, going to be black. Oh yeah, it's lit. Hey, so I want to see that.
It's lit.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm just excited.
Yeah, man. Nah, man. They definitely turned up with the animation side, and to finale the animation side for some of the buffs. I don't know about y'all. This was really my Saturday mornings. Probably Torian's too, and Tony's too.
I know what you're about to say.
That's good.
Yes.
Y'all know what's up, man.
Yep, the classic.
The classic. We got the classic X-Men 97 coming back. I think it's next year, man. How do y'all feel, Torian?
I'm on you. Listen, you already heard it in my tone. I'm ready for it. I was a huge X-Men animated series fan. Like you said, every Saturday morning on Fox Kids. Listen, take me back to 1992 when it first came out. Like I remember the year and everything. And that theme song is so iconic. Like the minute you hear that, I love.
Hey, hold on, one more time. You hear that? You hear that?
Like that was, but yeah, I'm ready for it. I'm glad to see that they're bringing this back, and it's pretty much this is like picking up where it left off, right? Like they're just picking it up from.
Oh yeah, that's why I read
where the final episode was, and it's just picking it back up and move. Okay, cool. Yeah,
I'm ready. Actually, you could actually watch the season that's on Disney Plus right now that leads into that.
Yeah, and one thing I said that this was outside of the comics, one of the best adaptations they ever did on the Phoenix Saga. That was epic. That was perfect. That the Phoenix Saga that they did in the animated series was good because it spanned like 6 episodes. So like that was very good. I said the movies, just leave that storyline alone because y'all do not know how to do it. Y'all keep trying to cram it all into one movie. I said y'all can't cram the Phoenix storyline into one movie. Y'all got to do it almost like y'all almost got to do it in phases, like how the MCU is doing it with that storyline because it's that long.
Hey, so are y'all ready for this though?
What's up?
I'm about to say some wild shit to y'all.
Go ahead.
I'm about to say some wild stuff, right? So check this out, right? I will openly say on Marvel's Bluntz, like I watched the X-Men 97. Like I know I watched it, but I wasn't like getting out of bed to watch it. I think I was more like a Yu-Gi-Oh nigga. You know, I was a Yu-Gi-Oh nigga.
You was after the show was canceled. Don't get me wrong.
So like,
don't get me wrong.
I really couldn't bang with Yu-Gi-Oh. I used to,
don't get me wrong. I was a Yu-Gi-Oh head. I was
because with the X-Men, like I would watch it if it was on TV, but I wouldn't like actively search for it, I guess what I'm trying to say. So I never finished like that whole animated show. But I know it was good when I did watch it and I liked it. Of course I liked it. Like what?
The thing is now you got Disney Plus, so you can go and watch it. Hold on, did y'all watch X-Men? Did y'all watch X-Men Evolution?
I've seen that more than I've seen 97.
That was after.
Yes,
but I watched X-Men Evolution too.
I've seen more episodes of that than I did the 97 jump.
I definitely caught 97, like literally in probably 97, like shit, boy. Literally, that joint hard. So I'm excited. What I showed earlier just now was what Magneto going to look like. So they said it might be canon. They say it might not. You dig what I'm saying? But the MCU, y'all see animation. It was a takeover. You dig what I'm saying? It was a straight takeover. You dig what I'm saying? But the biggest stage was set. Everybody was waiting for Kevin Feige. I know since COVID been whatever, now they back at Comic-Con, they back. Boom. Phase 5 and Phase 6 definitely went crazy.
I wonder how many hats Kevin Feige has.
Boy, I said he probably in his hat.
He probably has a closet dedicated to just his hat.
I said when the Wakanda Forever joint dropped, I said he was sitting in the corner of his room. No, nothing, no shirt on, nothing, but just his hat with a smile. I finally got these niggas. He's like, it's complete. I completed it. This movie is gonna get 10 billion before. We're not gonna rush.
You said 10 billion.
We're not gonna rush. Listen, we're not gonna rush. Phase 5 and Phase 6 was revealed at this Comic-Con. You dig what I'm saying? We're gonna go through each one. We saw a lot. It was a lot to take in, for sure.
Hold on right quick. Before you get to Phase 5, you got to address that Wakanda Forever is ending Phase 4. Like, that's the last movie. That's the end of Phase 4.
That movie. Pretty much tells you how much they really care about this phase right there.
So, hey, I didn't know that. So, yeah, glad
they had now. Kevin Feige said that Wakanda Forever is going to be the... Was that?
He went on that vacation with Marvel when they went on that vacation to talk about the future. Was like, we gotta end this.
Yeah. Hey, that's funny as shit. There you go.
And the
I
reason
was
why,
literally,
and I think the reason why people feel that Phase 4 went so fast is because it wasn't just movies; it was movies and shows.
I mean,
Which
was it?
is
It was a lot though, bro. I feel like it was a lot.
So much. It's
Like, I'm
still
not gonna
going
hold you. It's
on
still going on. Yeah, we got Groot and the She-Hulk coming in. Like, it's still going on.
you got a point there, exactly.
Yeah.
now.
It's
So
Yeah.
let's get into this Phase 5 talk. As y'all see, they just straight up just boom, bop, bow on the screen. I mean, we got a lot going on. They are trying to literally murder us with Marvel content. I don't know why. I don't know why, but this is our if we ever get to talk about this phase and like these past 4 years in Marvel, I'm going to write a book about it. It was the big money heights. I promise you, like people are frankly in the theater now again and behind paywalls.
The big money.
They are definitely a monopoly. Don't get it fucked up ever.
Hey,
But we're gonna go to our
put that on Twitter, bro.
Y'all know I'm gonna talk about this first, man. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it first.
You got to talk about it first.
Boom. You know I'm gonna talk about it. I'm talking about Quantum Mania. Y'all see it, dog. It is crazy. You know, they got Scott Lang, they got Wasp, they got Baby Lane, got Cassie, even though she was looking wild grown on that stage. I was like, this Cassie right here, she had like a little Britney Spears 2000 type time. I'm like, how? But anyway, and y'all see the big bad, what we think. I actually have a theory that he is not the big bad, but he's one of them. He's the galactic big bad. Kang will be in this movie. They definitely show a lot of they show footage, which they said spoiler alert, footage.
That they leaked because I actually saw that footage online.
Don't send that my way.
I wouldn't even suggest you pull that up.
They definitely showed it at the joint. I saw it on comment.
That's crazy.
So here's my notes. No, listen, this movie is going to be important. This movie is going to be great. We finally get to see what's in the Quantum Mania. We get to go into the city. Y'all know I'm a geek for all the Ant-Man movies. So we were supposed to see the Quantum Cities, but we're finally seeing it. That was tight. I was dying laughing because the announcer, she was like, so can I just say, was that MODOK? You should have just seen everybody's face. I actually paused that shit. They was like, oh, nah. Did she just say that out loud? After we just showed a clip, Kevin Feige, you can see him smiling through his teeth, looking at the director. Like, I swear to God, if you say that. And then the director literally gave him the eyes like, can I say it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they really got everything to tighten it, man. But like I said, I'm calling big time. Ant-Man is key. He is canon to this series. Tone, what did you think about? What are you thinking about Quantum Mania, man?
I'm not gonna hold you. That poster is really, really good. That's a tough ass poster.
That's get it. You and me.
That actually got me excited. That poster got me excited to see it. That's some great color. I didn't even peep. Hey, no funny. I didn't even peep Kang in the background until he put it on the screen, bro.
Look.
I was focused on that, man. Yeah, it's like that's a cool wallpaper. That could be a sweet wallpaper, bro, for your phone. Nah, but look though,
it's gonna simple.
I think it's gonna be it's simple as shit. Like that's probably something that people got to take home from Comic-Con, like as a poster or something.
They got hats.
Oh, they got hats with that on there.
They say MCU Phase 5, 5, and 6 on the joint, and 4 and like 4, 5, and 6. That's cool. Merchandising like a motherfucker. But are you excited? You're excited to see it?
Yeah. I'm kind of just. I just want to see how important they're going to make Ant-Man. And I've heard today. I actually read something about this movie. Spoiler that there's supposed to be like this huge heel turn. I don't know from which one of them. I'm assuming it's Ant-Man because he might go. Because he does switch, like he does switch back and forth between him and a Yellow Jacket. I think him actually wearing the actual Yellow Jacket. So I'm actually interested to see if they make him a villain. Actually, like because because in the comics he's like an abusive husband towards Jane. So maybe it's kind of. I don't want to say that if they're gonna do dark stuff, that can be pretty, dark for people. Seeing that version of him on screen. I think that'll be pretty different. So
Okay,
Quantumanium has piqued my interest like a lot
okay. Torian, with thoughts on?
because I heard that today. So yeah.
Oh,
I'm actually looking really looking forward to this, especially after some things that I heard from people like watching different videos of people who actually was there and was actually able to see that footage from the movie. And they basically saying it's like now it's like, of course, it's post end game. Scott is basically like he's famous now. Like a lot of people know who he is.
and Miss
Mm-hmm.
Marvel said that, and Miss Marvel,
Yeah, she had a podcast. Yeah, he had a podcast, and everyone knows who he is. Long story short, something happens. All of them end up inside the quantum realm, and they like some stuff just kind of happens. But one thing I wanted to actually say is they said towards the end of the trailer or the clip they saw, they have an interaction with Ant-Man and Kang. Like they
yeah,
actually come
I saw the
like
quotes from that. Yep.
Hey, spoiler alert! I don't
and
know. Spoiler alert! Please,
and
please.
was that
Spoiler alert! Is this a
you just
spoiler?
Bruh,
it's a
it's
it's a
tweeted
it's a
knowledge,
it's a it's
boy.
a it's a line.
I just
It's
want
a
to know what
it,
it was. Hey, hey.
it,
You don't
it's a
actually
it,
know what the scene is, like the
it's
actual.
Oh,
a
okay. I thought you were to
it's
say
a
this. Okay. I thought
it's
you
a
were
line.
to
It's
say.
just it's a line. It's a line that Kang says to Ant-Man. Well, Ant-Man says something to him, and
Mm-hmm.
then Kang replies back. So Ant-Man basically says that you do know that I'm an Avenger, and then Kang comes back and says, "Oh, you're an Avenger. Doesn't that mean that I already killed you?" And then it ends right there. I said, "Oh." I said that's very interesting. That's a very interesting choice of words. But I think this is going to be the Ant-Man that's going to be dark. Like
Oh,
they'll
yeah, for
have,
sure.
they're going
Yeah.
to still have Ant-Man do his little, his things or whatever. But once they actually get into the meat of it, then that's like it's really going to go in. This is going to be a whole different
That's what I'm
Ant-Man
saying.
from the
That's what.
first one and the
Yeah.
second one and any other type of appearance that we've seen him in. This is
Mhm.
going to be like a very serious situation right here, especially since, well, I don't want to jump ahead, but when we get to that point,
Yeah. You dig what I'm saying? So everybody rocking with Quantum Mania, as y'all see, man.
Mhm.
And quick hitter with a show, man. What do y'all think of Secret Invasions, man? What y'all
We
think?
back with Nick Fury. Nick Fury is coming back into the fold after we haven't seen him since Endgame. I think it was. So now we are about to see what's going on with Nick Fury since the last time we saw him. Of course, last time we heard he was up in space. So this is, I think, with Secret Invasion, that's going to play a huge role with the ongoing of this phase 5.
Guys,
For sure, especially since we know what's coming at the end of phase 6.
they told us.
But we ain't going. I'm not going to go all the way there until we get there.
Okay, man. Secret Invasion. I thought it was gonna come out this year, but I'm excited to see it. It's gonna be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we messed with Sam Jack on this channel. He's getting that Marvel bag, running up for him. But it is interesting. This and I thought it was gonna come out this year, but I think this year just random coming out this year. It's a Halloween special coming out too. So we'll cover that as well. I forgot to mention that. It's like going to be a werewolf movie, a werewolf character, I think. But I'm excited. Yeah. But I forgot what his dude's name is. Yeah, Secret Invasion. Yeah, man. I'm just trying to see what they're gonna do, how serious they're gonna get with this phase, man. Phase 5, man. Yeah. Tone.
I think honestly, Secret Invasion is gonna be all right. I think it might be a letdown, but I don't know, man. I don't know where they're. It's like it's all over the place right now. Like who are they? Who are they invading? Like I just don't know. But I am glad they will have Nick Fury back because Samuel L. Jackson is. I think he loves playing Fury.
Right there.
Yeah, because they asked him. I forgot what movie it was, but he did an interview and they asked him about would you jump into this franchise? Well, he was like, nah, because it compromises something. And he was like, I'd rather just continue to play Nick Fury or do some animated voices. Like he loves playing Nick Fury, so I think that's a good thing. When the actors love playing the character, I think that helps.
And he's a likable character. Everybody likes Nick Fury.
Facts.
You ain't gotta do that, but stay there and wear a black trench coat, bro. I get that bag too. The fuck? Just say
Man,
what I had to for. Like what?
and run a little bit.
Yeah, just run a little bit.
It's his presence and his delivery that just like it's like he could come up and he doesn't appear in the whole movie. And like for instance, in Endgame, he only had that one appearance, and that was with Iron Man at the end of the movie. And when he popped up, everybody went crazy, and he didn't say anything. He just walked out from the side and just stood there for like 10 seconds, and everybody went crazy. I said that's just the presence that he has.
That is true, man.
San Diego Comic-Con, man. Yeah, I gotta go to one of them.
Definitely. It was.
We have to go to one. I'm sorry, the team. Have to go to.
Definitely got to. Not for real. I'm and D23. But speaking of, boom, these your guys right here, man. Tone, what's going on, man? They saying this is the last
scene. This is the last round.
Tone, we're gonna have to give Tone a pack of the Kleenex.
Hey,
he's gonna be in there crying.
Hey, I'm just glad. I know my team going out with a blaze of glory, man. This is gonna be. They're gonna do the original Guardians thing, and you know there's some interest like who's gonna be the next lineup if they even bring back the Guardians, you know, like
I thought it was gonna be Rocket gonna make his own team. I'm thinking that's my theory.
Nah,
he goes off with a new team. Him and Groot.
Hey, him and Groot. I can see them doing like a little series. Like on Disney Plus, getting their own little show, whatever. Yeah. But yeah, man, I don't know how to feel.
It's the last ride, man.
I hope that Star-Lord and Gamora get together though. I do want to see that. And
2014 Gamora.
Yeah, 2014 Gamora. And I think that they're gonna delve into Rocket's backstory a little bit.
Yeah, I did hear about that.
The villain is supposed to be the High Evolutionary. And
that nigga from Peacemaker.
Yeah, that nigga.
His head was ugly as shit.
First off, let me. I gotta hold on. I gotta throw this little piece, and then I'm gonna let Tone finish. Shout out to.
Nah, go ahead. I'm finished.
Oh, shout out to the black people that's getting these important roles.
Oh
of them playing villains. You are playing like big villains. Like it's rare that you would get like big villains like that. Shout out to like people like Michael B. Jordan, you know, playing Killmonger, and then you got Jonathan Majors. He's playing Kang, and they're literally framing most of this saga, most of this phase around him. So that's even more dope. Now you got this other actor, this black actor, who's going to play the villain in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, the High Evolutionary. That name just sounds menacing. High Evolutionary. Although I will say when he had his costume on, he did look like a black Ivan Ooze. You know that purple, that purple. But you know it is what it is. But one thing that I'm looking forward to in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and I'm surprised Tone didn't say it. I was waiting for you to say it.
What, Adam Warlock?
Yes, the introduction.
Oh, that was already given though. That's that one. I'm talking about new stuff. I know Adam's there. I knew that.
But I would say that whoever did casting did good casting because he looks comic accurate.
He used to be looking like that. He was a goofy, funny guy. That's why I said Marvel know how to hook you up. He probably now you hear me. Adam Warlock, I agree. He looking sweet.
Hey,
So I'm looking forward to that. And they said that based on what I was like hearing, they said that this is going to be a very emotional movie as well. Like they said, you're probably going to drop you're probably going to drop a couple of tears not because it's just the last one, but because of what's going to happen in the story. And they really didn't go too much further into
what? I think the only way that you can drop tears is if Gamora and Quill don't get together. I think they're kind of foreshadowing something. I don't like when they do stuff like that.
Quill's gonna die.
At this point, she still
something like that.
At this point, she still doesn't know who he is because remember, this is another version of her. And she got thrown off for the Soul Stone in Infinity War, but the one that we saw in Endgame is like another version of her. She doesn't know who he is. She still doesn't know who she is, and she's still not with the team. Apparently, she's with the Ravagers, which she was a leader of. Apparently, that's where she is.
What if she's actually the Mad Titan now because because in
I
her
doubt it.
because at her current like right now she is she's the Mad Titan right now in comic continuity. So that'd be cool. I like to see her in that suit. Yeah. Hey,
I could definitely.
We let Marvel's Bluntz follow, like, subscribe, and comment.
Nah, most definitely, man, because we definitely lit, man. I'll actually look at the Comic-Con thing. You can tell they're really emotional. They actually saw the trailer, and all of them was crying like shit. You know what I'm saying? This is the end of the run. You dig what I'm saying? It was because a fun fact that James Gunn brought up was like the fact that he pitched Guardians on the set of Iron Man 3 to Kevin Feige. You know what I'm saying? And they really ran with it and they rocked with him. And you know that's what's up, man. I'm glad they having.
That was a risk because a lot of people didn't know who the Guardians of the Galaxy was. I didn't. I'm like,
I did. Because the Guardians are great. They're a great team, but they're definitely C level players.
And they became a fan, and they ended up becoming a fan favorite overnight. Yeah. So like, because at first I didn't see it for them, and then people kept saying how good it was.
Actually,
okay, let me go and watch it.
I would say B level players.
I say C, bro. I say C
because
they wasn't even on Marvel's Alliance. They wasn't even on Ultimate Alliance. Man. Nobody. Even Moon Knight was on Ultimate Alliance.
Ultimate Alliance is lit, by the way. If y'all haven't played that, play that because that's a lit game. Can I just say
I looked online, it's $100 for that joint for PlayStation and Xbox.
I'm good.
Right.
Hey, before we move on, right? Before we move on, can I just say I was having a crappy day and I got on here and I'm happy again.
Shout out to the game.
I was having a crappy day.
Bluntz, man.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? No, for real.
I was really having a crappy day. That's but yeah.
But hey, Guardians, we definitely agree we ready for that, man. Echo. What do y'all think about Echo? Let's just get some quick hitters. Echo. I'm like whatever. I'm gonna be real.
Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I agree.
It really doesn't. I know only thing that piques my interest, honestly, is just seeing Daredevil and Kingpin in it. Other than that, I'm just like, all right, they just, just going to show.
I wonder if they're going to go. I wonder if they're going to go with the storyline of her being his eyes and him being her ears.
I can see that.
I actually read
because in the comics they were in a relationship, and I said, oh, so she was his eyes and he was her ears. I said, I see the balance.
Yeah, but that's his daughter in this joint, so that can't happen.
No, I'm talking about Daredevil.
Oh, Daredevil. Are you talking about Daredevil Echo? Oh,
yeah.
I thought you were talking about Kingpin Echo.
Oh no. Okay.
My bad.
Nah, that's why I said his eyes and her ears because she's deaf and he's blind.
Man, I need to go. Speaking of comics, I really need to. I need to really go to my comic shops. I need to get some Thor stuff. I need some stuff from Thor. I need to Miss Marvel comic because I need to see is she really just so trash, even in the comics, or the comics better than. That's random. I'm just high.
But I am curious though. This is going to be I'm curious about the show because of how Hawkeye ended. Because that's when they brought Kingpin in.
Yeah.
And and we all know that Kingpin and Daredevil are like mortal enemies. And it's going to be interesting to see how she's going to be inserted in between that, especially since
she's going to turn to a good girl for sure.
I think she most likely will because she wasn't really necessarily always a villain, quote unquote. She was like another one of those anti-heroes.
Yeah. So okay, I mean, we were like, for that for saying so. Loki season 2.
I'm ready for it. I love the first
season. Let's go. I agree.
I'm ready. I'm ready for it. I love the first season. I really did. I love how it ended. We got He Who Remains, which of course is a Kang variant at the end. Sylvie, she killed him, and he basically was giving her a warning, like, "Look, I was the good one. You don't want to meet my other ones, but we about to.
Really
we about to. Really we are about to meet the other ones, and I cannot wait." And how it ended. He got sent to another timeline where the TVA doesn't know who he is, and we saw the statue of Kang right there. Man, that last shot of his
that Kang shot. I mean, I'm excited for Loki too. But I'm not gonna hype it up too much because it might disappoint me because it's kind of
what's going to be interesting. I think the reason
I will watch it.
But the reason why I think I'm excited about it is because we got Ant-Man coming out in February. So whatever happens with that is most likely going to connect with Loki. It has to.
Oh yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
what if when the time stuff goes off, theory.
Loki could appear in Ant-Man.
That be connected? Nah, Tori. Nah. That could be connected. Nah, that could actually be connected.
Yeah.
Loki can. I think Loki could appear in Ant-Man now that y'all say that.
Think about it.
Maybe he might appear.
Like another timeline.
They said Quantumania has been really kept low. Like they're really trying not to let
anything leak out. Yeah.
That's why I'm like, the end of Quantumania could definitely be the end of like Loki happening, and it's messing up Ant-Man's trajectory. Whatever's going on with that messes up that, and then this new. That's how the Kang variant gets out of some more. It switches. I don't know.
Brain farts. Yeah.
Definitely. I'm excited for Loki because Loki was dope, man. So boom. We got another. I think we got another movie. We got the Marvels. Tone. No.
Yeah. What?
Torian, how are you feeling about the Marvels? What do you think? What are you thinking about that?
After watching Miss Marvel, I'm now even more interested to see how this is gonna be, and also because I want to see. I want to see what they're gonna do with Monica Rambeau's character, because her character is the one that they're really keeping really low key. We already know what Tone's favorite character can do. we know we know what she can do. Miss Marvel, she got a show. Monica just got introduced into WandaVision. She only used a little bit of her powers, and that's mainly because she didn't know what she was doing, so it caught her off guard. But we know she can do way more, but they're keeping her really, really secret because she is a dope character. I have a strong feeling that whatever toys they release of her are going to fly off the shelf.
I'm definitely getting her Funko. 5 of them.
I got my Monica Rambeau Funko.
It's gonna be a lot of girls gonna be dressed up as her for Halloween. I'm calling it now.
And she's probably gonna be at Comic-Con, so we'll be there too. We're gonna be there too.
Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what her character could do, especially since I looked up her abilities. She has a lot of them. Like her power set is off the charts. So I'm curious to see just more so, with her character, and then with how Miss Marvel ended with Kamala swapping places with Carol Danvers. Now I'm curious to see like where did Kamala go? We know where Carol is at. She's at her house, but where did Kamala go?
I know where Kamala went.
I bet you do, because you in the ballroom.
Yeah, I should have said that.
Man, speak on how you feel about it. So, what you think, man? How you feel about the?
I'm not that interested. No cap. I feel like I keep getting roasted for liking Miss Marvel, so it makes me not interested anymore. And it makes me, but seriously though, I want to see Photon, and I'm curious to see if Miss Marvel. I mean, I'm curious. I actually want to see Kamala some more. I think that's a good. I
agree. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of her show, I do want to see all of them together and one.
Yeah, like I think it's gonna be cool. She's in Kamala is in the negative
negative zone.
She's in the negative zone. So we know she is.
Yeah, because that could be a link because of those bands.
Yeah, the nega bands, and that can also be a link to Ant-Man again, because Ant-Man created a prison cell in the negative zone.
And those bands are Kree technology.
Yep, and
so that can also go. So that can also go back to Secret Invasion.
Yep. So it's all ties. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Get your head right up. You open that Pandora's box.
I kept telling people the phases will start to come together eventually. You just had to give it a little bit of time. By the time we get to the halfway point of phase 5, then it's going to all start to click. It's going to all start to link up. But yeah, we got it. We can go on to
it's cool because we're going to clip this anyway. So it don't matter. It's going to definitely get clipped. So know that these words will be remembered, Torian.
Yeah, we're gonna revisit this a year from now.
So look, man, we gonna hit these two right here. Blade, How y'all feeling about Blade?
Blade, excited for. Can't wait for Marshala.
Me
The
too. And they
speech
actually
coming
start
out.
filming in October.
Yeah,
Let's go.
so that's
They
gonna
start
be
filming in October. They already got their
different.
director locked in. So they already started. I think they've already finished casting, or maybe they're still doing some more casting, but production starts in October. And ironic, in the month of Halloween, with movies about vampires. So this is going to be very, very interesting. This is the first MCU movie that's diving into the vampire like spectrum. So this is going to be very interesting. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna lose my shit if Wesley Snipes makes a cameo. I am going to fly out of
You
my
know what?
seat.
I want
I'm
to
gonna
see
fly out of my
I
seat.
want to see a cameo. How much do you think that he probably asked to be paid to do the cameo?
A
I
lot.
don't know, but whatever. Like they don't have a bag.
Maybe
Throw it
not.
at them.
Maybe not. Maybe not though. Maybe not because it's just like Marvel is such a just a big entity like in the Hollywood right now. Like you'll take a low bag just to get that exposure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And Wesley Snipes, and
Yeah,
knocking
good point.
knocking Wesley Snipes, but his career isn't where it used to be. It's not at the Blade level where it used to be. So I'm sure if they even offered to say like Wesley, we know you're the original Blade. Like you actually helped save this franchise. Do you want a part in it? I don't think he would turn it down. I think he would actually do it because I think he would take also into consideration the fans would love it. Like we would love if he made a cameo in it, and it doesn't even have to be on screen for a long period of time. It could just be like one of the things he could be just passing by, and he could just like give a wink and a nod to Mahershala Ali, almost like a passing of the torch type of thing. That would be dope.
Yeah, that'd be lit. That'd be
Yeah.
lit.
So if I'm telling you, Wesley come, it's over. I'm gonna be feeling like a kid again. Oh, he got glitched. He got blipped again.
He got blip. live on the stream. Man got blip. But yeah, man. Hey, Blade will be tough. Like
Yeah.
Blade will definitely be tough.
I know the thing is, I know that I wish they could get that R rating. It's gonna be hard.
I think they should go ahead. I mean, they did put Deadpool and what else? Another rated R movie on there. I forgot.
Well,
which
see,
one
I
it
think the
was.
thing is with Deadpool is because it got grandfathered in. So it's
Yeah.
like they wasn't about to take a franchise that was already R-rated and then downgraded to PG-13. They wasn't
Yeah.
about to do that. And I don't think Ryan Reynolds was going to allow that to happen since
Yeah.
that's really his thing. I think Ryan Reynolds would have walked if that happened, and they didn't want to risk that, especially since Deadpool is so successful.
Logan was
yeah, okay.
Yeah, Logan
Yeah.
and Deadpool because I saw Jackman put a post up about him and Reynolds hugging and shit.
Yeah, I know what picture you're talking about.
Yeah, and they was like, yeah, thankful for being the first rated R movies on
rated.
Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Nah, they definitely man. They need to bring them in for Secret Wars, man. No, real talk. But Blade, y'all know Blade basically saved Marvel back in the day. I remember Blade.
Oh yeah,
Blade.
yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. I'm excited to see, like we said, we in the building. Our people's in the building. We in the building. We run the building.
Yeah,
right?
and I trust I trust that Mahershala is going to kill this role because he's such a phenomenal actor. This is actually going to be like the first time he plays a role that he has to be this physical. Not saying that he hasn't done anything else before, but a lot of the roles that he's done to be more grounded. So it's going to be interesting to see how he's going to do. And I know like they probably got him on one hell of a workout regimen because we know Blade is a swole dude.
Yeah, he's
so like this is going to be interesting. We about to get the Daywalker. we about to get the Daywalker.
Nah, I definitely rock with that.
Yeah, I'm ready for Blade though.
I'm ready for Blade too.
Even though we're about to get to it soon. Ironheart. Well, you know what I'm saying? Ironheart. Yeah, like what y'all thinking about this? Because
she's getting her
part of which I feel like honestly we should talk about first before we got all through this phase without mentioning boom. You feel what I'm saying? the bomb dropped on the internet, the world, everything, man.
That trailer.
The trailer for
that trailer was, oh my god. That was probably one of the best trailers I have ever seen in my life. Oh
They
my
knew
God.
they knew what they was doing for sure.
Yeah.
They definitely knew what they was doing, man. I'm gonna stick to that.
That music, oh my God, like how it started off and then how they mixed it in, like that was like amazing. That trailer,
like black people at its finest.
that trailer gets a 10 for me.
What
sure.
you
Black
about
people
to
at
say,
its
Tom?
finest, man.
Huh?
Huh?
Go ahead.
Oh, I thought that the trailer initially I was like, all right, this is some like we said so many times that Chadwick, he's that dude for our culture, like the first black superhero like really on screen, right?
Nice.
So we said that about Chadwick, but like he passed what 3 years ago now,
Mm-hmm.
so it's kind of like, all right, it's kind of like evoking like feelings and stuff. So I get that. So when I initially walked into, I was like, I can't really, I just want to judge it on a superhero film. That's all I want to do. I hope it's still a superhero film. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and not like a Chadwick tribute. But I get it though. Like I get it.
It's just.
But I'm gonna go see it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
gonna go see it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fuck with it. But like, I don't want them to be like.
I understand what you're saying. You don't want it to be a tribute. You say you don't want it to be a tribute.
Yeah, because it still has to be a super like.
Because it still has to be a Black Panther movie.
Yeah, that'd be yeah. So like. Yeah,
I understand.
A brother man passed. Like Pat said, like Dick last he say R.P. bro. Show the show, and everything. Like okay, let's move on.
And I think with this one, I think that because he passed in real life.
Yeah.
That whatever emotions the actors are given are going to be real. Like I don't even think that they're going to be acting.
Yeah.
Like that. Like notice in the trailer,
you can feel that from the trailer, right?
In the trailer, nobody had any lines except Angela Bassett, which I thought was perfect because like legendary status, top tier. And just her delivering those lines right there, just like sent chills through my body. Just her saying that one line.
It's basically based off emotion. I don't care what you say. We love Chadwick. We love all these black people are winning. But that's keep it real. Disney and Marvel. It was like
that's how I'm trying to think you, Pat.
This was like a gold mine opportunity.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be whatever. It's the reality of it because it really gives the movie real life emotions. Like it's like I said, like we're really feeling the fact that this guy is gone. Like this is the first
time you can feel that
where it's actually the hero is gone before we actually like they killed off the hero. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's never happened before. And then the guy is actually dead. So y'all, like you said, Tori in the trailer, it's the feeling. I was like, don't get it messed up. The first Black Panther was mid. You feel me? But and I'm gonna stand on that. But I know what this teaser trailer is trying to do. It's trying to get us emotionally drawn in. When it's going to get us in that theater, sitting there. Supporting, I'm there to support anyway. Number one, like Tone said, Chad was the first black superhero for real. Like I used to daydream about the Black Panther, being a movie being about the Black Panther. And so to see that on the screen, you just always gotta support that. You know what I'm saying? But that's probably a lot of it based of my feeling of watching it is gonna be emotional. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I say I think this is actually the ending of Wakanda. I think they're about to end all this. You know what I'm saying? Just be like, man, we're just gonna step away, bring everybody to America and stuff like that, and then
bring everybody to America.
The cultural stuff is crazy. You know, like the little emoji with the handshake with the handshake hands. It's like a Mexican hand and a black hand. They definitely know. Kevin Feige knew with this movie he's gonna get every culture all into them seats.
Right.
This movie is gonna kill at least $7 billion. I promise you.
I thought you were gonna say every coin. I thought you were gonna say every coin, bro.
Panther is going to go crazy, bro. They're guaranteed. I guarantee you, first night for
$7 billion.
Bro, I'm just saying.
I remember when the first movie came out.
Look how big this is, bro. Look how.
I remember when the first one came out.
The teaser trailer got 172 million views, the highest trailer ever, bro. People are going to flood to watch this. It's women in the forefront. Women gonna be going to take their friend groups to see it 6 times. The dashiki level gonna turn up to 1 million, bruh. You thought it was wild the first time, Tone. Now people are actually hip and they have a connection with Black Panther. Normies, you feel me?
I might go buy me.
I remember when the first movie came out, and like that movie was like #1 for an entire month. It was like nothing. It was like nothing else was beating it. Like that.
I know
that movie literally was #1 for an entire month, to the point when by the time it came out of the theaters and they was getting ready to like release it on Blu-ray, they was like, okay. They said, I think they had like lined up a date to release it on Blu-ray to take it out of the theaters, but they said, oh nah, leave it in there because the movie's still #1. It's still making a lot of money. Don't pull it out so soon. So they actually broke their rule to keep this movie there and make as much money as it could. And I think it became Marvel's or the MCU's first billion-dollar movie that was a solo. It was no team. Like everything else was team-based, like the Avengers and or Guardians of the Galaxy or whatever it was. But Black Panther as a solo was like the first billion-dollar MCU movie.
And I think, like I said, it's nothing against. I just, I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. I want to judge it based off the merit of it being a superhero movie, not because
now my question to
it's a lot going on though. I'm not gonna fake.
Now my question to y'all, and because this has been a big debate online when it came to that last shot in the trailer. People are saying they think that it's Shuri.
It is.
But they also saying that you think it's somebody else because it could be a trailer trickery. They say it could be a trailer trickery thing.
I think it's
because Marvel is known to do that.
I think it's Lupita or Shuri. Straight up, it's Lupita or Shuri. It's not going to be the mother. Her old ass not getting in the goddamn back.
It's going to be the mother though.
I highly doubt that. That's far from my mind. Nah,
that's not gonna be her. It's not gonna be any. It's not gonna be Okoye. It's not gonna be any of them. It's gonna be Shuri. Or it's gonna be. It's not gonna be a guy.
It only makes sense for it to be Shuri. Like it just makes sense. It can't be no. You can tell about her body though, by that little shot. You can tell by the frame of the body. It's definitely a woman.
It's a woman.
Definitely,
woman, man.
All right, cool.
I'm glad, man. It sparked a discussion like that, man. Shout out to Black Panther, man. We just gonna give our quick
and we don't hate our brother on Black Panther. We just we
just want to see a superhero movie.
Yeah, I want to see a superhero movie, man.
Agatha loving
hold on. We didn't really go into Ironheart like that. We just kind of touched on it and then went straight to Black Panther.
No. I'm gonna do it. I want to just get Agatha out the way because I don't really care about that one. So that's just get her out the way.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I ain't already forgot about her character.
The only thing that people really loved about her character was that song. That song,
oh my God.
That song with that song actually, a lot of people downloaded that song. A lot of people actually messed with that song. No, like that song went like the #1 on streaming like immediately, and I think that's also what helped give her the show too. So,
I don't even remember the song.
They probably banking that hopefully that's the theme song. If that's the theme song,
it's gonna have music. No, Tori, you're absolutely right. It's gonna have music. They're gonna keep adding.
But I think the curiosity. But
would it be like a musical?
But one thing, but also I think with this particular show, a lot of people, if they do choose to watch it, because a lot of people said that when it came to WandaVision, whether you liked it or not, they would say that her character was one of the best parts of the show. If they choose to watch it, it says Coven of Chaos. When you think of Coven, you're thinking of witches. So it's like, is this going to be a backstory on her, or is this going to be talking about what happened to her after Wanda brainwashed her and left her in
the witch trials?
Yeah, or something like that. And also people are going to watch to see, or people going to watch to see, is Wanda going to make an appearance? Because Wanda's the only person that she's connected to as far as the MCU goes. So we'll see.
Tori had a good little take, but let's go back to the girl Ironheart, man. REVEE. We got
REVEE. Come on, baby.
And, she was in the Black Panther trailer. Obviously, she's gonna definitely be pulled. She's coming straight out of Wakanda. That's probably where all her technology is gonna come from. Straight Wakanda for technology. How y'all feeling about Ironheart?
I think after we see her in the movie, it's gonna determine if people are gonna want to watch her show. We're gonna see like how. But what I did like about the trailer is the similarities between her and Iron Man when she was cutting out the heart. When she was hammering out the heart, it was the same thing that Iron Man was doing when
I
he was making his
guarantee
suit.
you, probably 80% of people that saw that trailer and saw that and didn't know what the hell was going on.
No, unless you don't know what that shit is. Sure.
I knew what it was. I knew who she was when she dapped up Shuri in that scene before that. I knew who she was. So
that definitely with the little heart. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, so I'm curious to see like what's gonna happen with her character in that show, but I need to see what's going to happen with her in this movie. Like, how were they going to introduce? Even I think I kind of know because they said that she went to like MIT, and she go to MIT. She's very intelligent because very smart people go there.
Facts.
So, and I think also she is a part of the program. You remember at the end of Black Panther when they went to Oakland and they said they were going to build some kind of school or a program or something like that.
Yeah.
I think she went to some kind of event there, and then that's how she gets hooked up with like Shuri and everything like that because they go there.
Take her like an intern, like Shuri's intern,
almost like that. Because notice she was in the lab. It's almost like she was taking Shuri's place. Like how Shuri was in the lab building the tech in Black Panther, but now we see Riri is sitting in the lab building stuff.
Facts. No, I definitely agree. Tone, with Ironheart, what you thinking?
I'm here for Ironheart. Yeah, I'll be doing that show as well.
Because he watched that shit hard.
Hey, Tone, like I tell you, you're gonna be
with the black Iron Man. Can't. Yeah, I mean the Black Iron Woman. Sorry. Yeah, REVEE for the hood.
And I'm also curious too because I know that she draws her inspiration from with Tony Stark and everything, so she's like a big fan. So I'm curious to see how they're going to have her talk about him.
That is interesting, man. I'm definitely geeked up as well, man. Shout out to Ironheart.
In a way, that's kind of keeping his memory alive because it's like you really don't hear about Iron Man that much like that anymore outside of the little pieces that they mention of him in Spider-Man, and even then they're kind of trying to move away from that because they're kind of keeping him as a crutch. But so through her, now his memory is going to continue to still be there.
Most definitely. Shout out to Tony Stark. You dig what I'm saying? Big dog out here. And my favorite show is coming back. Daredevil Born Again. 18 episodes. They are
Born Again. 18 episodes.
18 episodes.
Going crazy. I'm ready.
On Disney Plus?
How you going? Yeah.
With the dude?
Yeah.
Charlie Cox.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. You didn't know they was going to 18 episodes?
Yeah. I did not know that.
And I'm glad they're doing it. And I'm so glad
that's lit.
He actually is getting more episodes on Disney Plus than he did on Netflix. So Netflix only did like 12 or 13. So he's getting 5 more episodes. Like literally, he's getting 3 seasons for that. In one.
Sir.
He's getting like 3 seasons in one season. And that's dope because a lot of people was complaining that they felt 6 episodes was too short for a show. And it's like you're trying to cram everything in, especially if it's a one-off show and you're not coming back. So with 18 episodes, they can do a lot. And then
I like Charlie Cox though playing that. I like it.
And then on top of that, he's appearing in She-Hulk, Spider-Man freshman year, Echo, and then he's getting his own show. So he's literally being planted in all of these shows before he gets his own show.
They might make him a
Cornerstone. Yeah, Cornerstone. I see it.
I think he got like a lot of support too.
Yeah, so
he got a super. They love that man. They ready to see that shit go. Yeah, and we gonna see it go in Phase 5. Daredevil is back, man. But then the movie, we got Captain America 4, New World Order. Tone, what you think about it, my guy? You did this. You actually did this series. So, what do you think about this new Captain America that's dropping?
Yeah.
You hit it with
them. Yeah.
I like those. I think the title has me intrigued.
Because like we know Cap is Sam. Right? It's gonna be Sam.
Yeah.
Sam Wilson. Yep.
Unless it involves like US agent or somebody else coming to like where could they go? I have no idea. So I'm just like with that, I'm just
They might
because I know it's like a they try to make the black. It's like a like Pat was saying with the Black Panther thing. It's like a gold mine. Let's give black people. I don't want to.
Yeah, we are gold mine.
Yeah, let's give them this Black Captain America.
The thing is, they know where their money lies. They be looking at those demographics, because every time a movie comes out, they always release out demographics like gender, race, and everything like that. And they feel that they can get money from something, they're going to put it in there.
Gonna run
Sometimes,
it up.
A lot of times, unfortunately, it's not organic. You can see it. But if it's genuine, it's organic, then
yes,
then they know where the money is. So there it is. But then it's like, the thing is, like, we know Sam Wilson did for a time take up the mantle as Captain America. So it's not like it's coming out of nowhere. That's why I was like, when people were so upset about it, I'm like,
nah, I mean, I'm not.
Like,
I'm just.
I'm like, I'm not talking about like you, but I'm talking about other people.
Yeah.
Like they were upset about. I'm like, y'all be the main ones crying about source material. There it is, right there. There it is, right there. But we know what it is. But I think they might. I think it would be dope if they have Bucky in this. Considering their connection, but not have him in there to the point where it's like watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the movie. Don't have it like that. Don't have it like that. But what would also be dope is, and this is where they can introduce another young Avenger, is if they bring in Elijah Bradley, who is Iron Patriot, who is the grandson of what's his name?
Dude from the show.
Yeah.
Yes. That would be a good way to introduce his character, because he is actually the leader of the Young Avengers. He's actually like front and center. So to actually introduce him into that would be a good way to introduce him to the fans. We got introduced to him in the show, but he was just like in scenes like here and there. But he didn't have a prominent part. But to put him in this show would actually be dope, because then it's like, oh, now the Young Avengers are starting to come together, because now you had Kate Bishop and Hawkeye. You had I don't know if she is or if she isn't in the Young Avengers, but they might throw her in there. Maybe America Chavez, maybe Kamala Khan, maybe then put him in there. So now
if they do like a Avengers of Tomorrow type thing, I think that'll be cool. That involves all the children.
Because remember, they have to assemble new Avengers for what's coming in Phase 6. So that's what they're building up to. Ultimately, is building a whole new Avengers team to take out what we know is the main threat, which we'll get to.
That'll be.
I really think though with Captain America though, I mean, I'm definitely excited to see it, because Cap is my guy. He's in my top 5, but it's definitely just something. I don't know, man. If it's a 45-day win, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's just like
the curiosity gonna be there.
It'll be there. It has to really be curiosity. I'm really gonna have to see what's going on with it for real to really make a judgment. But I'm excited to see my boy Anthony Mackie still doing his thing, and he's still thriving in the MCU.
And shout out to him for having his own production studio down in his hometown of New Orleans. Putting them MCU checks to use.
The MCU bucks.
We can't get along.
MCU bucks, but he can't get along. Yeah, like shit though.
The Thunderbolts movie. What y'all think about this? Is it gonna be ladders up or nah?
This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting, because this is going to be this is where now you're bringing in like I guess the code name is like the Dark Avenger, whatever, something like that. That's where you're gonna have your that's your US
like the
agent.
MCU's version of Suicide Squad.
That's like your US agent. Then you're gonna have Yelena. Basically, all those people that Valentina, that chick with the purple hair, is recruiting. That's who's going to be in that.
I'm hip. Weak as fuck. This is the one now. I'm just like, this actually might be a skip button for me, to be honest with you. No bullshit. Like this Thunderbolts. Oh yeah, look at how you even said it. It sounds wow. But to each his own. You dig what I'm saying? But
I have a feeling that's going to be another one of those sleeper hits, that because people really don't know who they are. So it's like, I'm not going to mess with them. Then it's going to be like Guardians of the Galaxy, and like, oh my God, it was that good. I underestimated it.
Speak it out.
How about? Well, you know what? I'll go see it, and I'll let y'all know how it is.
There you go.
I'll go see him, because I can't not see him. I gotta go see these things. That's my thing, man. I'm gonna go see him. Ugly. I could ugly not want to see it, and yeah, I'm gonna go see it, bro.
Skip. I don't have to take it to the Magic Theater, but as we get into our phase 5, which is what they say the multiverse saga, you dig what I'm saying? We got some.
I called this one.
Phase 6 was shown, and as y'all see, it is three movies, but they are them dates missing. So they saying in D3 they gonna drop some more movies, which is just like we said, overloading us to death. They definitely want to drown us in as much Marvel as they can. But we are going to start here with this. Boom, Fantastic Four. This is going to be like their 4th time trying Fantastic Four. Honestly, the first 2 Fantastic Four, I know people really was like about the first one with Chris Evans when he was Johnny Torch, but I really did like the first 2.
I didn't really mind. I didn't really mind. Yeah, I didn't really mind the first 2.
I didn't mind them.
Was
that third, but yes.
Wait, which
that
one
third
was
one? That third one.
Oh, you talking about Michael B. Jordan?
Yeah, that was
bad. Hey, yo.
What's so sad about it is the last scene of the one with Michael B. Jordan when they was fighting Dr. Doom. I said if they had kept that energy in that last scene throughout the movie probably would have been good, because that was probably the best part of the movie was when they was fighting Dr. Doom.
I saw that movie 3 times in a row. 3 times in a row.
You said you watched it.
I fell asleep 3 times.
Oh, you fell asleep. Oh, I was about to say, I said watched it 3 times. Oh, nah. That movie was horrible. Yes, yeah.
He said, "What should we call ourselves? The Fantastic?" And then they go, "I want to punch the director." Whoever made that shit,
I hate when they do. I hate when they do that though. That's dry.
They did it like they was coming back for another movie. Y'all might
like shit though. Hey, Joy. Hey, you got a good point, bro. You got a good fucking point. They did.
Y'all
like
wasn't coming back, and you know you only signed a contract for 1 movie. Y'all could have just said Fantastic Four. We already knew who it was.
Hey, you got a good point there, bro. That's dry.
Yeah. The disappointed faces.
Trash can.
The disappointed faces that walked out of the theater that day, mine included. When I saw that movie.
Look, man, we got faith in them, man. Fantastic Four, I always love them. So it would be nice if Marvel makes a great movie. They go into the budget and go.
What is such a shame is that the Fantastic Four is known as the first family of Marvel. So when you think of that, that and you hear that, it's like, how can you go out of your way to mess that up? Because they set the tone, they set the foundation. It pretty much started with them. If anybody should be done right, it should be them. And hopefully, they reach deep into that Disney bag and they pull out a miracle, because they need it. Because maybe they say 3rd time's the charm. Well, 4 may sound corny, 4th time the charm. Let them get this one right, please, and thank you, because everybody wants them to win. And it's rare that you give people this many chances, or franchises this many chances, and still lose, and people still want you to win. It's like, if they can't do it, then it's like, just hang it up, just don't bother it anymore until like you can really get this thing going, because everybody really wants to see the Fantastic Four go up against Dr. Doom. Like, their endless beef is like is great. Like, in the comics is awesome. Just like, please, just for the love of God, get this right. Y'all have plenty of time. 2025 or 2024? Is it
2025? Yeah,
no, 2024. So y'all got over 2 years. Well, less than that, because less than that, because really what you want to do is get started now, because especially now that it's been announced.
All this stuff, the last phase 6, that needs to be started now, like literally now.
Yeah. So like now, like, get all your people in place, get your actors who you need, get some good actors. Don't just get anybody, and get this ball rolling, and have this movie shot and done by this time of next year. So you can go into post-production and ready to pump that thing out at the end of 2024.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That is all we are asking. I feel like we're not asking for too much.
Tone, you want to see this movie? Are you with the Fantastic Four hype or not?
More or less, because I want to see. I guess the quicker we get the Fantastic Four the quicker we get Galactus and Silver Surfer. So yeah, let's get it.
Yeah, nah, definitely they could see him on a big screen again, looking sweet, not the wild looking Silver Surfer. He was sweet, but he looked wild as shit. He was a regular person.
And shout out to Lawrence Fishburne for doing the voice.
Of
I didn't know that was him until a couple years ago.
Lawrence Fishburne did the voice of the Silver Surfer.
Boy, he's little.
I said when I heard that, it kind of gave me a Darth Vader effect when they, James Earl Jones is doing the voice of Darth Vader, but it's a whole different actor playing him.
Fuck no, don't even put them in the same lane. That shit is not memorable until you just said it. I had to not know that my whole life until now. But Phase 6, man, we're gonna do a big time movie because we obviously missing some dates, man. Avengers: The Kang Dynasty. This sounds like a Xbox game or something. This sounds like a game. To be honest with you. And today they actually just announced the director, and it's the director of Shang-Chi. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with Marvel.
I have a feeling I have a feeling he'll pull it off. But I do not think
it'll be good action. I'll guarantee you this. It'll be good action, but the story
has to be great action. It has to be great action.
Whack.
But see, here's the thing though. He has a lot on his plate because you gotta think. The name of the movie is called The Kang Dynasty, which we clearly know is going to be surrounding around Kang the Conqueror. That's why I said Jonathan Majors. That's why I said. Remember how we was having a discussion how Marvel tends to kill off his villains? Well, we know that ain't happening now because it's called The Kang Dynasty. He gonna be here for a while, which is good. So the director of this movie has a lot on his plate because you got to think this movie does not come out to 2025. He would have to watch and wait for a lot of other movies to drop before he even begins to touch this thing, but to know where the story is going. He has to watch, at least he definitely has to watch Ant-Man. He's probably most likely watch Loki. He has to basically keep track of the Kang character from here on out to know what he's going to do with that character for this movie.
Want an idea of like probably what they're going to do in the movie? You can watch the Marvel Avengers animated series and go to the Kang episodes. It's pretty. That'd be a good indication of how.
Well, here's the thing though, like if it's not going to be a direct adaptation of that, or it's not going to be a canon, then that's not going to work.
Well, yeah, but I think it'll still give you some kind of idea of of like where they can go though, because he's still like a time and space thing.
But when it says the Kang Dynasty, I'm thinking that they're going to be going up against multiple variants of him. And they're all gonna be the. Remember when he said that when He Who Remains says, "I'm the good one. You don't want to meet my other ones." I think this one is where we're gonna meet the bulk of his other ones that he was talking about.
They don't get their ass whooped. Fuck, they talking about all this. They can get all this smoke. You dig what I'm saying? But I mean, like I said, that's the next. Normally, phases end with the Avenger movie, like an Avenger movie. We didn't get one. We're not getting one for Phase 4, so we're getting 2. So I'm excited for this one because, like I said, I love Avengers movies. And
I think it's gonna have an Infinity War Endgame effect where it's like the Kang Dynasty is going to end on a cliffhanger, and then it's going to pick up with Secret Wars. Oh yeah, that one is going to be the one to really look out for. Is that Secret Wars one?
Yes, Tone, do you think they can go any Tone? Question for you: do you think after Secret Wars, which is what we're about to talk about right now, they're going to drop right to that 2 movies 1 year? Tone, do you think that where else do they go from the MCU once Secret World happens? Because that's like the biggest.
I honestly think that'll be it. That's my initial
going to end.
Yeah, I think that'll be it.
There's only one direction I can think of. There's only one direction I could think of them going. And it's going to be a huge risk. But if these phases are done right, I think they could possibly pull it off. And I think that's going into the direction of their more cosmic beings, like they're god-like beings. Like diving more into like diving more into the celestials and stuff like that.
They're going to basically not be grounded anymore.
Was that?
They're not going to keep grounded anymore. They're going to take it into space.
I mean, yeah, I think they might as well because they might as well because they've been grounded for so long. So I mean, why not?
That is true,
It'd
man.
be time to get weird. I just don't know what big crossover because that would be all like most of the major
They did
crossovers.
all the
So it's
crossover
like,
events, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, and I
unless they're
think
gonna do like a crossover with DC, that's about some crazy ass shit. That's about it.
and when it comes to Secret Wars, based on what I've been hearing, they said that with Secret Wars, they hope that, and they should touch on Battle World. Like they feel like that's where Battle World is going
Okay,
to
you
happen.
could do Battle World, but that's probably some one-off joint. I would save that, like like to
Nine times out of 10 is going to happen because in the comics with Secret Wars and the Secret Wars comic, that's where Battle World happened at.
Yeah, that's
Think
what
of
I'm saying. They gonna fight
think of one big Royal Rumble. That's basically what Battle World is. That's basically what Battle World is. Like it's like one big giant fight.
I agree with Tone. The MCU gonna end. They can just end it, do little shows.
Imagine that. Imagine you because think of it like because I think with Battle World, you're talking about fighting yourself. You're probably fighting variants. You're fighting people from different timelines. It's like literally like one of those kind of things.
And they're gonna end that shit in one movie in an hour and 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
No, they need to do like Endgame and have it be 3 hours.
Oh God, please, God, not that, please. That 3 hours that started this channel was
yeah
Endgame. So
that theory of Endgame.
So
Endgame portrayal.
You said Endgame. You said Endgame started this channel.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Basically, yes.
It seems so long ago.
That's long as shit, bro.
Man, but
now we had crusty videos. Now we got lit videos.
Hey, man. Big shout out to the game, man. Shout out to Torian. Shout out to Tone, man, coming in, man. Shout out to everybody that was. We had some viewers. Everybody was tapping in, man. We really went deep dive on Comic-Con. We definitely went over all the Marvel stuff, man, that we're going to see. And if y'all want to see, we're going to clip it so we can see it chopped up and what we're going to think phase 5 and 6 going to be like. Because clearly we're interested. We're a little bit mad, but mostly for the most part, we are interested. I would say this. You know what I'm saying? Say the least. You know what I'm saying?
One thing that I wanted to ask is that, on phase 6, we only see those 3 movies.
Mm-hmm.
What do you, like, if y'all had to guess, what do you think is going to fit into those other slots that has nothing there? I think they said they're probably going to announce something at D23, which is in September.
I keep hearing that.
To throw some possible things in there because it's probably going to be a mixture of other movies and shows. But it's like 8 slots that are empty. Like, what do y'all think is going to fit in those 8 slots?
They
need to throw an X-Men movie in there.
I think it'll be a bunch of one-off movies, probably some one-off shows at most. But I really haven't looked. I haven't even gotten past phase.
And Tone,
5. Like I'm just trying to get the Blade. Honestly, I just want to see Blade.
And Tone, Rogue needs to have her actual powers like in the show, and you know how that happens, right?
Still Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel powers, boy. Give me them, Miss Manvers.
Come here. I honestly, Deadpool 3. I think they're gonna reveal that. Honestly, this is a wild card. I'm thinking.
What's the wild card?
I take this back because if he's doing Kang Dynasty, it's not gonna be a Shang-Chi 2. So
it might be a Shang-Chi somewhere in there.
So
they'll just have to use a different director.
What? So any more like X-Men? Anything else? Like what else? Like y'all don't have any more?
Maybe they can do like a few.
It's probably going to be. It's probably going to be another Eternals movie somewhere in there.
Oh no, I'm good.
Oh God, no.
I'm good.
No,
I'm good.
9 times out of 10, it probably will though.
Why would you do that, bro? Why would you say that, bro?
What are they going to talk about? Like, what's going to be the story going forward? Like, I mean.
Well, we need to find out what's his name. Oh God, the character, the one I'm about to bring up his old character, Jon Snow.
He gonna be with. Oh, you know what, Torian? You're right. The Midnight Suns.
The Midnight Suns, because he's gonna be up with Blade.
Yeah,
he's gonna be most likely with Blade.
That's one of them. I can see that.
I can only think of his weapon, which is called the Ebony Blade, but I can't think of his Black Knight. That's his name. The Black Knight.
Black Knight. Yeah.
The Black Knight. Is Pat frozen?
Yep. Huh?
He got glitched. He got blipped again.
That's
Speaking of
gonna be
multiverse,
I wouldn't mind
saga, that's
them
where he gonna be
saving
at.
up.
Yeah, because also isn't Ghost Rider part of them too? So they can
And
slip a
Ghost
ghost.
Rider, yeah, they might
They can
have
slip a
Ghost Rider
ghost because
movie.
they can slip a Ghost Rider in there too. I think
That'd be
going
lit
into
too.
I think
That'd be lit.
I think going into like phase 6 and everything like that, what they're gonna do is then they're gonna start working their way into forming yet another team that's not the Avengers.
I wouldn't mind seeing Ghost Rider. I need Ghost Rider.
So
Okay, so Ghost Rider
we
yeah.
already named 3 Midnight Suns: Blade, Black Knight, and Ghost Rider. They could probably find a way to squeeze.
I can't wait to see Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider movies was just like dope, low key. Shout out to Nicolas Cage.
Don't cast Nicolas Cage
Again.
You know, if they do a Ghost Rider, I would be fine with them not giving him a cameo. Okay.
I heard Ryan Gosling for Ghost Rider.
He said he wants to Ghost Rider.
Yeah,
I can see it.
Boy, and Jamie Lee Curtis said she was too old to be in a Marvel universe. They gonna probably make her Ghost Rider. The fuck.
If they throw her back, listen. Jamie Lee Curtis, I can say that she probably wouldn't be opposed to it. After all these years of her having to deal with Michael Myers, she needs a change of pace.
Bro, I just saw it. Didn't we just see that? Bro, when I went to go see Nope, I just seen a trailer for Halloween. I'm like, bro, why are they still fighting? Real talk.
This is supposed to be their last one. This is supposed to be their last.
It better be, bro. Real talk. Like, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of their like they're both old as fuck. And stabbed up, shot up, everything. But that's another story, man. But
shout out to this fourth quarter.
Shout out to
the fourth quarter of this year. The reason why I say the fourth quarter of this year is because it's a lot of big movies coming out in the fourth quarter of this year. You got Black Adam, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Shazam, and Avatar. Those are like 4 big movies coming out between October and December.
Actually, I'm more excited to see Avatar and Black Panther. No cap.
Nah, I don't know about that, man.
I'm excited to see both because I like Avatar.
I wasn't a fan of Avatar for real.
Now here's the thing. Shazam is gonna have some competition because I think Avatar and Shazam come out around the same time.
I'm gonna see.
So they're gonna be competing. They're gonna be competing. At first they were gonna release Aquaman this year too, even though I'm not even interested in seeing it because of that Amber Heard. I'd said if she's anywhere near that movie, I don't care how big or small the role is, I'm not seeing it, and I'm mad because I like the first Aquaman. But I think they pushed that back to like March of next year. So yeah, the fourth quarter gonna be huge.
Shout out to the fourth quarter.
For a lot of studios. How ironic, I called the fourth quarter and there's 4 movies coming out in the fourth quarter. Amazing. But yeah. But I'm glad that we had this. I'm glad that we had this discussion. This was exactly how I thought it was going to be times 10. I really enjoyed this. Like, hopefully next year, we'll actually get a chance to actually go to Comic-Con and we can actually be in Hall H. And we can see all the exclusive stuff, maybe get some stuff. The Rock gave the whole audience IMAX tickets to go see Black Adam.
Yeah, and he gave him a bunch of Zola energy.
So I thought that was dope for him, even though that's definitely going to be a tax write-off as a donation, as a charitable deduction. But it is what it is. Work smarter, not harder.
And them tickets going to count towards the box tickets and everything. He gonna make sure everything counts.
Oh yeah, he gonna make sure they good. Yeah, they can be good. They not janky. But yeah, shout out to both of y'all, Tone, Pat, for allowing me to come up here and talk to y'all for the last couple of days, because Tone had me on Saturday and we was really covering more so DC stuff, and today we was more hitting the Marvel stuff. And Tone, I know you'll be back because you'll be covering the different shows. You have a lot of material to cover for the next few months. I'm telling you, 2023. And I just realized I noticed y'all had a recent subscriber jump. I noticed I didn't repeat that. I had noticed that right before I came on.
Yeah.
So the eyes of
those are all the Daredevil.
Daredevil, I thought you was getting ready to do when you did that. I thought you was about to act like the Usher meme.
Oh no! Oh my god, man! Nah, man,
that thing is everywhere.
We appreciate it, Torin. You rocking in with us. You know what I'm saying? Tone, spill down.
Oh yeah, I know what it is, man. Marcus Bluntz, man. Thanks for everybody, checking us out, fucking with us, coming through. Yeah, man, we keep this on rocking. We got Groot and She-Hulk coming up.
Which I found out with some
Yeah,
shorts.
yeah, and then short.
Gruesome
And
short, yeah, gruesome.
Yeah,
oh,
the groups are
I meant
shorts.
to say, and one last point. I'm looking forward to Groot. I am looking forward to that. I am excited for that show.
Even though
I
he
don't
only
know
gonna say like
why.
3 words.
I don't care. I just see happiness. I like what I saw in the trailer.
I can dig that.
Like, I
Hey,
just like what
shout
I
out to
see,
Gruesome.
bro.
And I think they also supposed to be this year. They're supposed to be doing like a Guardians of the Galaxy holiday.
Yeah, they doing
special.
2 of them.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
Halloween Christmas one. Yeah.
Oh, okay. They didn't really advertise the Halloween one. They really advertised more so the Christmas one.
Yeah, me and Tone can definitely decide which one we're gonna do for those, because it's that which most likely gonna be Guardians for him. But Halloween they say it's gonna be dope too. But like Tone said, man, shout out to Torian, shout out to Miles Blunt, shout out to everybody rocking with us, man. Right now, man, like, subscribe to this. Go check out Tone's new 2K video. He doing some 2K run through before 2K3 come out.
Yeah.
So check that out. ASAP Rocky.
Another one coming by the end of the week. Just putting up little clip reels, something little sizzle reels.
Because he plays 2K every day. So I say he probably has a million reels.
I was like, you know what? I just had the idea of just making the clip, and I'm like, I might just post it on the page, and if y'all
shout out to
ducking on niggas
coming out, man. Check out the note review and
note review.
Yeah, man. Keep rocking with us, man. Like we said,
I had one last question. How do you clip the streams? Because I've been trying to figure that out for the longest.
I use like a notepad and just write down the time.
That or just on iMovie and just cut off where I know it's like at. You know what I'm saying? Like
so you download the stream.
Just download it, and then like see how we had the little title right there, whatever. When I go look at it, I'm gonna just skip right to the phase 4.
All right,
that's it like that. So shout out to Torian, man. Learning, sharing is caring, man. But definitely, man, pull up. August is coming in soon, so we definitely gonna be back for the reviews, man. And shout out to everybody who's rocking with us, man. Shout out to my new single drum solo going on right now. Jim Stowe's video right now. Dropping a new song in August. So yeah, man, let's just keep going up and keep being marvelous on. You know what I'm saying?
It's lit. Miles Bluntz, light us up, man, for San Diego Comic-Con. We in the next year.
But no.
Somebody's in there from us next year. Somebody.
Big light us up to San Diego Comic-Con. They definitely gave an A+ this year.
Especially since Marvel hasn't been there since what, 2019? Or 20, something 2019, like that. 2019. Yeah. So they said we coming back with a vengeance, and that's exactly what they did. Because Kevin Feige risked putting out 2 phases. Because usually they don't go beyond the next phase. He went 2 phases ahead. So he said, I'm ready for it. He said, y'all thought we didn't have a plan? We have a plan.
No, most definitely, man. Hey, shout out to Marvel, man, for going up, man. But like, comment, subscribe to Marvelous Blunts, man. We are definitely gone. You did.